This is Tony T here with our college football pick show here. We're going to have week 6 part 2. We'll have 8 more games for you from the Saturday games. Before we get underway, if you're looking for my best bets, my premium plays, click the link in the description. That'll take you to my sales page over at tonyspicks.com for more free pick videos. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you appreciate our work, give us that like, that thumbs up. It really helps our channel. Let's get this one started. Purdue and Wisconsin college football pick. This one here on Saturday at 12 noon. All right, Purdue fell to 1-3 here, 28-10 home defeat to Nebraska. Boilermakers gained 224 with 50 yards rushing for under 2 yards a carry. Defensively, they gave 405 yards to the Cornhuskers, 244 passing on 26 attempts. Hudson Card here, 18-25 for 174 yards with a touchdown and pick. Wisconsin now 2-2, a 38-21 road defeat to USC. Badgers put up 286 yards, 106 rushing for 4 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 469 yards to the Trojans, 308 passing on 45 attempts. Braden Locke, 13 of 26 passing for 180 yards with a touchdown and pick. Boilermakers defense allowing 5.5 yards a carry in their lone game on the road. They dropped a 38-21 decision at Oregon State. Purdue gives up big plays in the passing game, allowing 7.7 yards per pass attempt. Boilermakers have been outscored 132-38 against their FBS opponents. Play Wisconsin -14. Tulane and UAB college football pick. This one here on Saturday. All right, we've got Tulane going to 3-2 after a 45-10 home win to USF. Green Wave posted 528 yards, 198 rushing for nearly 4 yards a carry. On defense, they limited the Bulls to 201 yards with 26 rushing on 25 carries. It was Darian Mensah, 18-22 passing for 326 yards with 3 touchdowns. UAB fell to 1-3, a 41-28 home defeat to Navy. The Blazers put up 395 yards, 193 rushing for 4.5 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 452 yards to the Midshipmen, 225 passing on 11 attempts. Jacob Zeno here, 14-22 passing for 202 yards with a touchdown and 2 picks. Green Wave offense flowing well with 4.9 yards per rush, 65% completion rate, 9.7 yards per pass attempt. They are allowing 4.4 yards per rush. The Blazers are giving up 205 yards rushing per game with 4.8 yards per run. UAB struggles in pass defense, allowing 7.2 yards per pass attempt. They have an experienced quarterback. They complete 69% of his passes, 6.9 yards per pass attempt. The play will be Tulane UAB over 55.5. Western Michigan and Ball State college football pick Saturday. Western Michigan drops to 1-3 after their 27-20 road defeat to Marshall. The Broncos put up 318 yards, 192 rushing for 4.7 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 420 yards to Thundering Herd, 243 rushing for 6.2 yards a carry. Hayden Wolf here, 15-29 passing for 126 yards with a touchdown. Ball State now 1-3, a 63-7 road defeat to James Madison. Cardinals gained 250 yards, 77 rushing for 2.3 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 522 yards to the Dukes, 286 passing on 29 attempts. Caden Simonza, 22 of 35 passing for 169 yards with a touchdown and 3 picks. Ball State, a rebuilding team. They are dealing with injuries to the running back and receiver position. The Broncos are running for 5 yards a carry, making plays in the passing game with 7.7 yards per pass attempt. Ball State defense giving up 7.2 yards per rush, 70% completion rate, 10 yards per pass attempt. JBMU is 7-1 of the spread in their road conference games. Player will be Western Michigan -9. East Carolina and Charlotte college football pick Saturday. East Carolina 3-2 after the 30-20 home defeat to UTSA. The Pirates put up, the win there against. They defeated UTSA 30-20 in that one. I'm thinking about that game against Liberty. All right, the Pirates put up 339 yards. Still bothers me. The Pirates put up 339 yards, 47 rushing for just over 1 yard a carry. On defense, they allowed 456 yards to the Roadrunners, 170 passing for 4.5 yards a carry. Jake Garcia, 17 of 35 passing for 294 yards with 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. Charlotte now 2-3 after their 21-20 road win at Rice. The 49ers gained 304 yards, 67 rushing for 2 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 463 yards to the Owls, 209 rushing for 6.7 yards a carry. It was Max Brown. He's been missed the past 3 games with injury. Trexler Ivy, 8 of 21 passing for 54 yards and an interception. Freshman third string Deshaun Purdy also saw action here. 10 of 15 passes for 183 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's a candidate to start with his numbers. 49ers should switch to Purdy based on performance here. The Pirates' run game produces 3.3 yards a carry and has accuracy issues at quarterback. They are defending well. Charlotte's defense poor, but are averaging 7 yards per pass attempt. Charlotte's played the tougher schedule. ECU has not played a Power 4 school. Play Charlotte +9. Auburn and Georgia college football pick Saturday. Auburn fell to 2-3 after a 27-21 home defeat to Oklahoma. The Tigers put up 482 yards, 144 rushing for 3.3 yards a carry. On defense, they held the Sooners to 291 yards, 161 passing on 15 attempts. Peyton Thorne here, 21 of 32 passing for 338 yards with 3 touchdowns and a pick. Georgia falls to 3-1, a 41-34 road defeat to Alabama. The Bulldogs posted 519 yards, 80 rushing for 3 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 547 yards to the Crimson Tide, 374 rushing on 33 attempts. Carson Beck here, 27 of 50 passing for 439 yards with 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. Auburn's getting production offensively here, 5.5 yards a carry, 10 yards per pass attempt. The Tigers defend well, holding teams to 3.5 yards a carry, only 54% completion rate, 6.6 yards per pass attempt. Alabama had success passing on this Bulldogs team. Georgia's allowing 65% completion rate, 6.6 yards per pass attempt. The Bulldogs 5-8 to the spread as a home favorite. Play Auburn +24. Ole Miss versus South Carolina college football pick Saturday. Ole Miss drops to 4-1, a 20-17 home defeat to Kentucky. The Rebels put up 353 yards, 92 rushing for 3.2 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 336 yards to the Wildcats, 243 passing on 28 attempts. Jackson Dart here, 18 of 27 passing for 261 yards with a touchdown. South Carolina improved to 3-1, a 50-7 home win to Akron. The Gamecocks put up 549 yards, 273 rushing for 5.2 yards a carry. On defense, they held the Zips to 154 yards, 117 passing on 30 attempts. Lenoris Sellers missed the game due to an ankle injury. He returned to practice on Tuesday, probable here. South Carolina passing game is moving the football downfield for 8.3 yards per pass attempt. They defend well, limiting opponents to 3 yards a carry, only 54% completion rate, 5.1 yards per pass attempt. Ole Miss has faced a weak schedule until Kentucky came to town. South Carolina was competitive at home to LSU. They pounded Kentucky on the road, play South Carolina +9.5. Miami, Ohio, and Toledo college football pick. This one here on Saturday. Miami, Ohio improved to 1-3 after their 23-20 home win here to UMass. The Redhawks gained 349 yards, 168 rushing for 4.7 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 344 yards to the Minutemen, 173 passing on 22 attempts. Brad Gabbert here, 16-25 passing for 181 yards with a touchdown pick. Toledo fell to 3-1, a 26-21 road defeat at Western Kentucky. Rockets put up 325 yards, 125 rushing for 3 yards a carry. Offensively, they held the Hilltoppers at 313 yards, 242 passing on 30 attempts. Douglas Gleason here, 19-33 passing for 200 yards with 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. Of course, Toledo here back at home for this game. Miami, Ohio has an experienced quarterback behind Gabbert. On defense, they're allowing 202 yards rushing for over 5.5 yards a carry. Toledo making plays downfield in the passing game, completing 63% of their passes for 8.3 yards per pass attempt. But defensively, they are allowing 66% completions, 7.1 yards per pass attempt. The Rockets 9-5 the over as home favorites. Play here will be on Miami, Ohio, and Toledo over 43.5. App State and Marshall college football pick Saturday. App State fell to 2-2 after a 48-14 home defeat to South Alabama. The Mountaineers gained 385 yards, 119 rushing for 4.3 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 474 yards to the Jaguars, 320 rushing for 7.4 yards a carry. Joya Aguilar here, 21-40 passing for 266 yards with a touchdown and pick. Marshall now 2-2, a 27-20 home victory to Western Michigan. Thurning Hurd put up 420 yards, 243 rushing for 8.8 yards a carry. Stone Earl here, 15-25 passing for 177 yards with 3 touchdowns. He rushed for 53 yards. Marshall rushing effectively here, 5.5 yards a carry. On defense, they hold opponents to 4.6 yards a carry, only 59% completion rate for 4.6 yards attempt. App State has defended poorly this year. They are giving up 5.8 yards per run, 69% completions, 8.7 yards per pass attempt. App State 2-7 of the spread on the road against the Sun Belt. Play Marshall here, -3. If you're looking for my best bets, my premium plays, click the link in the description. That'll take you to my sales page over at Tony'sPicks.com for more free pick videos. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you appreciate our work here, give us a like and thumbs up on this video. It really helps us out. It's Tony T. We'll talk to you later.